It's a long year. Guys have to stay together, stay positive. I didn't feel any quit whatsoever out of our group, and that's important. We got to stick together. Like I told them, your true fans will still be behind you. And just stay together and grind it out. We're going through a grind time. We will be stronger after this, coming out of this. And that's why we got to stay together and be positive.
Thank you.
All right.
It's good. He's been out for a while, and I think more importantly for him, it's good to for him to get out on the court and start doing it and start feeling the game again. So it's really good to see him, back on the court and practicing, getting ready to get on the floor and start helping us.
I think the biggest challenge is still trying to figure yourself out, figure where you fit in with the team, especially being on the court. Off the court, he's like a brother to us. We're really close off the court, but on the court, still trying to find that role, trying to find ways to help, from being out. He was our starting four for us. So trying to figure out where he fits in and how he can contribute with being out for so long.
The Toronto Raptors arrive here in Brooklyn to begin a 3-game road trip against the Brooklyn Nets, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Charlotte Hornets. The Toronto Raptors have won 3 consecutive games. They sit in second place in the Eastern Conference.
I think it's hard, I've never really been in that situation. I was in college. I was a redshirt in college, so I know how it feels like to not being able to help your teammates, being sitting down. So I know it's hard, and you have to be tough mentally and to be able to handle that. And I think he's done a great job, man. He's been active on the bench and always trying to help me or any other teammate. And I think that's the way to get involved and stay involved, while you can't play. So I think he's done a great job, but it's really hard. It's a tough thing to do, but I think he's handled it well.
We got him in the summer, and we started kind of a really good program of getting him used to the Toronto Raptors culture and what we did here. And it felt like we were sort of planning ahead for, hey, he's going to be our starting power forward, and it's sort of a new era for him and a new opportunity to have one great season and then, hopefully onto a longer contract. And then you get this injury, and it sort of sets him completely back, and it feels like we haven't even seen him. It feels like he hasn't been part of us, but he was with us for the summer. He put a lot of work in. So now, as he's getting healthier and getting ready to start practicing and playing, it's going to be what can he really do for us on the floor. But his personality is great, right? It's who he is. He's already indoctrinated himself into the Raptors. Now we're going to see how he does it on the floor.
wanna be starting something, got to be starting something. So you wanna be starting something, got to be starting something. How to get over.
I think he's just a good guy to be around. He cares about winning, cares about being a good teammate. You know, he's an involved guy with some passion and spirit. I think he fits, you know, kind of what our culture's about, you know, winning.
Corey Joseph pushing in and with a little bit of English on it. Banks it in. 5-point lead for Toronto.
Man, that guy can slash, man.
Here comes JV to set the screen. Get the switch. And what a great night for Corey Joseph. Corey with 25 points now. Van Vliet swings it. Here's Joseph off the bounce with a left hand. Smooth. Corey Joe continues to shine. 29 points, new career best. Toronto wins at 119-109. The Raptors finish tonight. What a tremendous performance tonight by Corey Joseph.
Coach Joe, career high?
You know, if I say
Point guards like
Brooklyn. Him, Coach Joe, what you have? 32,
that's it.
He was like,
Way to hold it down, y'all. Career high for Corey Joseph on 1-3. That's ball, man.
That's crazy, bro.
2 free throws, man. I can't get to the line like you, bro.
Can't get the line like me.
Hey, all floaters, all floaters. All floaters.
Everybody had Freddie V, dog. Everybody say what's up to OG. What season we in? What season we in?
How did you do this?
Bro, you gotta go live. Season 5 of OG. Check it out.
How do you go live?
This gonna make it on OG.
Bro, how do you go live, bro?
Go live on IG.
Hey, why I can't go live?
Right here, boy. Go live.
Teach me how to do that, Norm.
Right here, then you slide over. You ain't update?
You ain't update.
I got 2 Tony's cats out of. You gotta update. You update your phone?
How you update?
Oh, you got update. Go to the App Store and update. You gotta go App Store and update. All the vets on our team don't know how to update their phone. Terrible. What you talking about?
Yeah, we live, baby.
We live. Hey.
You see live right here?
Yo.
Hey, we in here. We already got
We live, baby.
Love y'all.
Somebody spelled your name D-E-L-A-W-N.
Hey.
I'm live, baby. I'm live.
Kyle with the right?
No daddy got talk. No daddy got talk.
Hey, you figure out how to go live, man. Took you 2 hours.
It took me 2 hours to go live. Open Gym, baby. Open Gym. I'm live on Open Gym. On Open Gym. Corey Joseph Jr.
Slide in. Oh, I appreciate this. Slide in. Oh my God, he's sick.
But you gonna shut it down? Kalo said you gonna shut it down.
Coach Kalo.
Coach Kalo.
Hey, Coach Kalo.
City of brotherly love and the city of Kyle Lowry. Back home tonight, did not play in Brooklyn last night, so he's refreshed. So should the Raptors after a big win over the Nets last night. Some big news tonight. Jared Sullinger, I hear, is ready to play.
The biggest thing for him is his smarts. I mean, just his intelligence on the floor. He's a really talented athlete. He can pass the ball, shoot the ball, dribble the ball, something a lot of bigs can't do. His rebounding is going to be big for us, I think, creating space and rebounding the ball. And then just his acumen and his professionalism, his leadership to really help our team through what hopefully will be a playoff run.
It's going to be tough. You know, the Raptors got the second best record in the East. They're winning. Regardless of the production you're getting from the 4th spot, you know, the coaches don't like to tinker with winning because right now the shots, the offense flowing, everything's going good. So he's just going to have to be patient. He's got to get in shape, work his way in, and then when he gets the opportunity, he's got to produce.
What is he wearing? What is that?
It's really nice to see him, you know. He's came a long way. You know, I know it's been tough for him, not being able to play, be with the team, and rehab and things like that. But I'm happy that, you know, he's back healthy. You know, he's really excited to be back, and I think we finally get to see what our team's going to be like, you know, with everybody healthy and everybody be able to contribute. So I'm excited for him.
And Jared Sullinger checking in for the first time this season. He had surgery on his 5th metatarsal in his left foot. Great to see Sully on the court for the Toronto Raptors. Carroll out of the wing with the clock down, the feed, and Sullinger. Nice cut that time by Sully.
What a pass as well by Carroll. Beautiful chemistry between those two on the two-man game.
On the drive, Saric and Sullinger, the quick outlet now. Here's Lowry. Spin move cut off by Nerlens Noel in the paint. Carroll launches the three. And there's Sullinger. Great hands. Does Sullinger. The offensive rebound and the putback. Looking mighty comfortable.
I felt pretty good. Still got a lot of work to do. But overall, I felt great.
And if the players think because of the schedule you're playing teams with losing records, well, I worked last night at NBA TV and I watched the Phoenix Suns beat the San Antonio Spurs. So if you don't come ready to play, these guys get a check too. If you don't come ready to play, even though on paper you may supposed to have an advantage, but you're never supposed to win. You got to go out and earn it every day.
It's been a struggle tonight for Toronto. Out of the timeout, Valanciunas on a handoff for Lowry. He's going to try to take a big three. Covington with a block. Now he's attacking, trying to get some space in the paint. Denied by Embiid. And a foul on Lowry, and he's going to foul out. And Joel Embiid encouraging the crowd. And that's going to do it. Philadelphia takes it tonight. And the longest active streak by the Raptors against any opponent ends tonight. They had won 14 in a row.
The offense tonight for Toronto got to show a little bit more grit.
Let's go. Yeah, come on, man. Whoa. Cristiano. Lewandowski. I love when they say his name. Lewandowski. That's Lucas' favorite thing to do, to say. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Oh my God. Finish. Oh my God. Oh my. Yo, what the? Hey. Usually just chill all day, like mostly. Like if I don't go to a city where like I know people, like in Charlotte, like I don't know anybody here. So usually I stay in the hotel, just watch movies or anything like that, or play. Usually, mostly when I have my PS4, just play all the time, and then that's mostly it. I mean, if I don't get to the gym, because usually we can go to the gym even when we don't have practice. I can, go to the gym with a coach or something like that. So I usually go to the gym and get some shots up a little bit. So yeah, that's mostly it. That's mostly my day like that.
Great dish on the inside, plus the foul.
What a pass by DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, it was awesome, man. I think, he's been out for a while, and I think it was just, everyone was just glad to see him out there, he's probably not 100%, but he's playing right now, and like it's just good to see him on the floor, and I think it's good for me too, being able to learn from a guy like that. And it's one thing to learn, like when he talks to you and stuff, but it's another thing to like watch him play and like trying to pick up things like he does on the floor. So it's really good. It's really good for the team. Everyone is excited. And, we'll see how it goes from there. But it's just excitement right now. It's just to see him out there. It's one thing. That's all. Like I knew from the beginning. It's like something, and obviously you get that. But it's one thing to like just know, and then like being in the situation, and like you can say in your head like you're gonna prepare for something, but once it gets there, that's the moment where you can really see it, happen. And it's like you said, it's been up and down, man. It's been an up and down season, and that's how the NBA season is going to be, especially for a rookie like me. And in a short amount of time, I got to see like both sides. I got to see being a starter for 20-plus game, and getting 6 minutes in the game or not even playing at all. So I've seen both sides, and I think it just helped me mature a little bit. Just know that this league is that's the league, and there's days you're gonna play and there's days that you're not gonna play, and you just have to keep working hard. I got down on myself, not being able to play anymore and things like that, but you have to just stick with your routine and keep doing the same things that got you to where you are right now. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to be the same guy, keep cheering for my teammates and just keep working hard and keep being a good teammate.
I think right now there are 4 guards in the league that deserve to be a starter. And the 2 here in Toronto, Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving. And I have a vote, and I can't decide where I'm going yet. It's that hard. Probably right now, I think DeMar's slightly ahead of Kyle. DeRozan's been just spectacular. Carried the team early in the season. Kyle is now playing at an incredible level. It's a tough choice, but if you're a Raptors fan, boy, a wonderful thing to have.
I don't think it's necessarily important who starts. I just think they both deserve to be on the team. The starters, with the fans voting and the coaches and players, the way they divided it up, I think DeMar has a good chance. At that point guard position, even though Kyle is in the running, it's just packed right there. But I think they both deserve to be on the All-Star team, and I think they both will.
DeMar DeRozan voted in by the media, the players, and more importantly, the fans to be an All-Star starter for the first time in his career.
We made it. We did it. I got him in.
So I guess first-time starter. How's that feel?
Feels great. It's to just be voted in. It's definitely it's an honor. The last couple of years, I got to see my teammate Cal get voted in, and the excitement I had for him getting voted in, was great. And now for me to be voted in, it's awesome.
I'm so happy for him, man. It's exciting. I'm like a proud big brother because I am his big brother. So y'all can tell him that I'm his big brother. I own him. So no, it's awesome, man, and it's well deserved. And for a guy who's worked so hard and the things that he even accomplished this year, setting records and breaking records and being the Raptors' all-time leading scorer, field goals made, field goals taken for sure. It's just good. It's just all a good year so far.
Stop, see? Look, put him on open gym.
This season on open gym.
No problem.
Follow us, Might take you into a day of life for All-Star starter. Not your average All-Star starter, though. Stop texting, man. We got business. He being rude right now, y'all.
My partner, this is one of my closest friends. High school since the 9th grade. Played basketball with him.
I averaged like 0.5 points.
He really was a football player, but he's one of my closest friends though since over 10 years plus.
Well, it's kind of tough. He don't show no emotions. He was just sitting there like, I guess when you work hard, you deserve certain things, and he worked so hard, he knew he deserved it. So it was really no emotions. You might see him during All-Star weekend, but now you won't see no emotions. None.
This is definitely, I always try to figure out what else can happen, from being an All-Star to, being a multiple All-Star to winning a gold medal to make it to the conference final. So many things, and, this is definitely something new that I'm very appreciative of, and, I appreciate the fans, the player votes, coaches, media, everybody who played a part in it.
You think Kyle's going to be there with you?
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. No question. No question. No question.
Toronto Raptors looking to win both of their games here in Charlotte for the first time since 2008. The last time they met back in November, it was DeMar DeRozan with 34 points.
Carroll's starting to come on, but right now this is a buzzsaw right here.
Buzzsaw in Buzz City as Kemba Walker has 28.
I think that's something that they're going to have to consider when you talk about, oh goodness.
Potential four-point play. Walker drills it. Fans are on their feet.
Well, when it rains, It pours. A monsoon is hit.
Season low in points for the Toronto Raptors and Steve Clifford's Charlotte Hornets come away with the victory. Raptors have not won two games here in Charlotte since 2008, Jack.
We're going through something right now. I don't know if our rhythm on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively, we took some tough shots early, kind of got us in the rut and just kept on spiraling. Right now, we're going through maybe a week of bad offensive shooting. Again, it still says nothing about your defense. That's when your defense has to pick back up. Your defense has to carry you until your offense comes back around, and you go through that during the season. But the most important thing, we got to stay together, stay positive, trying to get Sully worked in, get his rhythm going. So all those things together will come out of it.
They got to hurry. 3 seconds. Here's Norm putting up the shot. And the shot doesn't go, and the Raptors fall by 2, 108-106. And for the first time since March of 2015, Toronto has lost 4 consecutive.
Coach, a lot of people talk about the dog days of January where the schedule and that kind of gets you. Is that a thing? Do you notice that in the players?
Is it a thing? I think there's some truth in that. But, when you think about the All-Star break coming up, you know that you're going to have a chance to relax. And the way the league's done it now, it's a really good break.
It's probably the same thing you or I would feel, too. You walk outside, it's been cold for a while. The snow's been coming down, at least in Toronto. It's gray. It's just sort of like, there's not a whole lot going on. You got the build-up early in the season of the fresh season. Christmas is coming. Late in the year, it's spring. It's getting warm again. Playoffs are coming. You just got that 6 to 8 week stretch, I think, where it's just kind of, I think everybody just sort of walking around the streets in everyday life, just sort of just feeling that kind of winter blahs, and I think it affects players too. But I think it's also a combination of some defense that hasn't been great over the course of the season. I think a combination as well of an offense that's been outstanding, that has struggled a little bit of late. And then, of course, there's the health factor, too, with a team that's starting to get a little bit banged up, and you've had multiple combinations of different starting lineups. And now, of course, dealing with the absence of DeRozan for at least a couple of games. I think that kind of adds up and snowballs for things as far as the Raptors are concerned.
Joseph to inbound it to Lowry. Allen's on him. Kyle Lowry with a crowd around him. Up at the rim. No! Raptors for the first time since February of 2015 have dropped 5 in a row.
It happens to everybody. Right now, of the top 6 teams in the NBA record-wise, 3 of them have 500 or less records over the last 10 games. And everybody goes through it. Cleveland's 4-6. The Raptors are 5-5. Houston is 5-5. It's a long season. Mentally, you get tired. Physically, you're obviously tired. Injuries compound all of that. Schedule compounds all of that. That's why you want to start off the way the Raptors started off, where you can have cushion. So when you drop some games here or there, or injuries come into play, you have a cushion to maintain where you are in the standings.